I landed the remote job just 2 weeks after NYC, and it's not because I was lucky. It's just because I prepared before I became desperate. And I'm making this video because I have a lot of people in my DMs that saw my video about how I graduated with a 4 points, I became a child accountant, I landed a remote job, da da da. This video is for those people. For me, it's like people come to my DMs, they are sounding desperate. They are saying that, oh, I really want a job, I feel stuck, I feel this, I feel that. Definitely, I know it's not your fault. It's very normal to feel stuck. Like we've all been there at some point in our lives. Some of us are still there. We are still all figuring it out. But it's just something like a 2 cent I wanted to give is that the reason why I landed a job, like I said, was not because I was lucky. It's because I had already prepared for such a long time. And let me preface this for you. While I was in uni, I had already gotten interviews at Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, Bloomberg, like final stage interviews. I'm telling you, I'm not saying this to brag or anything like that. I'm just saying this that I've already put in so much effort. It took me 6 months to draft the perfect CV that got me an interview at Bank of America. I kid you not. It took me a year to learn how to interview properly, like properly, to get to final stages, to even get like offers. And so when I got my position, like immediately after NYSC, it wasn't because I just started applying like within a month and then I was just getting so many callbacks. So it's because I'd already built so much competence. I had already like done so much, I've already put so much into the foundation. So my advice is just work on the basics. Like stop focusing on the big things. First work on the small things. First go and learn how to draft the perfect CV. There's YouTube. You can go online. So let me tell you, I didn't pay for anybody to do my CV for me. Like I did it all by myself and I used YouTube. I watched so many videos. I thought of the industry I was in. I watched videos of people in that industry just to hear how they drafted their CV. I watched so many interview tips videos, read so many articles online, watched consumed so much educational media. So please don't be lazy. Like put in that work. When you put in that work, you start the efforts will start yielding results. At the end of the day, you are going to get what you want. But please, you have to start preparing first before you start getting too desperate. And please, I get that you are desperate. I understand, but there's only so much that you can skip. There's only so many steps you can skip. You have to build that competence. If you don't build that competence now, it will just come back to bite you in the future. All right, on to my next video.